And then final advice to the sellers.
Advice to sellers. So
Advice to sellers.
advice to sellers is make sure that you have the right team to back you, right? The right agent will make sure that you get as much money as possible. And people think this is so easy and so simple that they could do it themselves.
Yeah.
Well, one of our latest listings that sold, we put it on the market for $530. We asked them not to put any money into it, just leave it as it is. We're going to put it on the market for $530. Their neighbor was completely remodeled. I mean, it was nice. I mean, I'd rather live in that home than this one. Not for anything. This one had a newer roof and XYZ. We had reasons why ours was a better option.
Yeah.
But theirs was listed $15,000 higher, and again, inside was completely renovated. They sold for $500,000. So they lost $45,000 and still had to give up closing costs. It was ridiculous. They lost their ass on that house. Whereas our seller, we actually sold for $535. We sold $5,000 higher.
Wow. And the other ones sold for less, and they kind of had the better house in a sense.
In a sense, like theirs was the more visually appealing home.
Wow.
So why do you think that is?
Yeah.
It's
that just like
it's
the team?
setting
It's
up
the team.
expectations. It's choosing the right buyer that we feel is not going to give us as much trouble. It's working with their buyer's agent to make sure.
Yeah.
And not just that, we had a better options of buyers because we actually had multiple offers, whereas this person probably only had that one person who'd been sitting on the market for 2 or 3 months.
Oh wow.
And that buyer's agent did an amazing job.
Yeah.
So kudos to that buyer's agent.
Yeah, that got all the
But
deals.
so there's differences when it comes to who's representing you.
Awesome.
And just make sure you listen to your agent.
Pick the right team.